wild skies, there are beings whose power defies imagination. One with talons like blades, one that dives faster than an arrow, and one, the legendary symbol of the snow-capped mountains. They are not just birds of prey, they are warriors of the high. This journey will unveil the survival battles of the three most dangerous eagles on Earth. The aerial masters of the sky. Since the dawn of time, long before humanity learned to record its history, the skies belonged to creatures with colossal wings. In Greek mythology, the god Zeus sent the eagle down to earth to carry thunderbolts. In the Americas, the Aztecs regarded the eagle as the embodiment of the sun, a symbol of power and life. From the Amazon to the Himalayas, from Europe's snowy mountains to Africa's deserts, birds of prey have entered the human imagination as living gods. They are not merely hunters, but symbols of power, wisdom, and immortality. Dwelling in the dense South American rainforest, the harpy is the phantom of the Amazon, believed to be the largest eagle still in existence. This giant bird possesses up to 13 meters long, larger than a bear's claws. With a single squeeze, its victim's bones shatter in an instant. The harpy can even lift prey as heavy as itself, vanishing into the dense canopy without a trace. As one of the largest eagles, the harpy wingspan can reach over 2 meters. Wings evolved to net the dense rainforest canopy. They can weigh more than 10 kilograms, yet still fly at speeds of up to kilometers per hour, doing a crushing impact to any unfortunate victim. This is considered the most powerful eagle among all birds of prey. If you were a sloth or a monkey within the harpy's territory, it would be pure misfortune. It is not sheer strength alone that makes the harpy one of the most dangerous predators of the rainforest. This giant bird is also remarkably intelligent. This is reflected in their prey. Primates, creatures of remarkable intelligence. The relationship between the eagle and the monkeys it hunts has evolved into an extraordinary arms race of wits, each side driving the other to adapt with new strategies of communication, defense, and attack over time. With legendary power and fearsome hunting skills, the harpy eagle reigns as an unrivaled force of the skies. But how did nature forge such a monstrous predator? And what makes it the most terrifying assassin of the heavens? The harpy eagle was first recorded in 1758 in Naturae, Carolus Linnaeus. He named it Vultur harpy, after the harpies of mythology, create the body of a bird, the face of a human. A comparison seems fitting, thanks to the harpy eagle's distinctive facial disc. This raptor can remain perched for hours, utterly still, cloaked in silence, waiting for an unsuspecting victim to drift too close. Its eyesight ranks among the very best in the animal kingdom, a deadly gift that turns patience into power. To test its vision, researchers trained an eagle to foot tunnel toward TV screen. One stripes, the other gray. Then, they greens farther and farther back, forcing them to choose from distance. Was astonishing. The resolved details 4 times more than the sharpest sight an eye can ever achieve. Eagles have remarkably large eyes for their body size, about 0.4 times than those of other similar weight. Their tubular shapes project a magnified image onto the retina, giving them an extraordinary view of the world. The image is converted to nerve signals through receptor cells. The denser and more packed these cells are, the sharper the vision, the smaller the gap between them, the finer the details the eye can detect. Because spreading so many cells across the retina would demand enormous energy, animals concentrate them in a central pit, the fovea, where vision is at its sharpest. In the harpy eagle, this fovea is deeper than most other birds, granting it exceptional eyesight. Remarkably, its peak sharpness lies not straight ahead, but in the peripheral field, about 45 degrees to either side, perfect for spotting prey from afar. Above all, the harpy is remarkably intelligent. It hunts primates, the smartest of the South American forests. This is one of nature's most fascinating arms races. Predator against prey, wit against survival. In the battles for survival across the animal kingdom, predators must catch their prey, while prey must do everything to escape. It sounds simple, yet this very rule has shaped one of nature's most spectacular phenomena, the evolutionary arms race between hunter and hunted, unfolding in every corner of the earth. A classic example is the arms race between bats and moths. Bats evolved adaptation to hunt in darkness, countered by doing ultrasonic ears to detect the signals. Some bats then upgraded their strategy, using secret frequencies that moths couldn't hear. In return, certain moths evolved ultrasonic clicks to jam the attack. Strike after strike, counter, the spiral of evolution never stops. But with primates, the story is far more complex. For a long time, scientists had little idea which predators truly threatened monkeys and apes, or how these primates evolved their defenses. It was a blind spot in our understanding of the survival race. And to fill that gap, researchers devised a bold experiment, bringing harpy eagles, the sky's assassins, to Barrow, Colorado Island in the Panama Canal, home to dozens of troops of howler monkeys. Barrow, Colorado Island, a biological reserve in the heart of the Panama Canal. It is home to a wealth of primates, from tiny squirrel monkeys to agile spider monkeys, and the most crucial to this study, the howler monkey. Then in 1999, two tagged harpy were released onto the island, an experiment what would unfold. The researchers know monkeys of Colorado Island still recognize and rally against a predator they hadn't faced for generations? And if not, how long would it take them to adapt once more? As expected, once the harpies were released into the wild, they spread terror almost instantly. Each bird, a howler monkey, was 3 to 4 days. Real shock came from the monkey's response, falling into only 2 extreme states: sheer panic, scattering and chaos, or complete calm, as if unaware of the deadly before them. This contrast revealed a chilling truth. After more than a century without predators on the island, the howlers had lost the instinct to recognize the harpy eagle, making them tragically easy prey. The most astonishing part lay in the harpy's tactics. Instead of hiding and striking in a sudden dive like most predators, it chose an unusual approach, perching silently on a branch near the monkey's openly exposed presence, then erupting in echoing cries as if issuing a public challenge. In the wild, such behavior seems unthinkable, a predator brazenly announcing its presence to its prey. Yet with the harpy eagle, it is real. These strange calls follow a consistent pattern, always sounding just moments before the chase begins, and only when the target is intelligent primates. Why does the harpy do this? Researchers discovered the calls are in fact a test. If the monkeys respond in chaos and weakness, the eagle strikes immediately. But if they display coordinated defense, the bird retreats, seeking another troop or switching to a stealthier approach. In other words, the harpy uses its cries to probe, to measure the vigilance, escapability, and defenses of its prey, before deciding whether the hunt is worth the cost in time and energy. But over time, the howler monkeys on the island were no longer such easy victims. They learned to cling tightly to their young and retreat deep into the dense forest canopy, to form defensive circles that intimidated the harpy, and even developed a distinct alarm call used only for eagles. In less than a year, nearly all the monkey troops had regained their defenses, turning every hunt by the harpy into a far greater challenge. Short-lived as it was, the experiment offered a rare and precious glimpse, witnessing the evolutionary arms race between predator and intelligent prey unfold in real time. And it confirmed one more truth: the harpy eagle is truly the most astonishing, most fearsome predators on Earth. Leaving tropical forests behind and heading north, the landscape changes completely. Ice, towering mountains, and bitter winds reveal a world transformed, where snow blankets the land and life itself must struggle to endure. This giant bird is one of the most successful and wide raptors. Its range spans the entire northern hemisphere, from North America to the vast lands of Eurasia. It regularly attacks prey several times its own size and poses a very real threat even to humans. This is the golden eagle. The golden eagle prefers open lands, thriving in mountains and grass. With its massive wings, it cannot hunt effectively in dense forests. With a body length of up to 1 meter, a weight of around 7 kilograms, and an impressive wingspan stretching to 2.5 meters, the golden eagle is truly a giant of the skies. Like other raptors, it possesses extraordinarily sharp vision, ranking among the very best eyes in the entire animal kingdom. Those eyes are not only laser sharp, but perfectly protected. Deep eye sockets give an eagle its fierce look while shielding its vision from the blinding sight of the high mountains. Added to that, special nictitating mane, a sideways blink that keeps the eyes moist, sweeping away dust and debris on the wind, ensuring the predator's sight remains crystal clear. Unlike humans, the golden eagles have a dual focusing system. They can not only change the curvature of the lens, but also shift the lens relative to the retina to fine-tune the image. Most remarkable of all, its retina holds 2 ultra-sharp focus points, rather than just one, as in mammals and most other birds. This extraordinary adaptation grants the golden eagle a near supernatural level of vision. It can spot a tiny hare from several kilometers away, a feat utterly beyond human sight. The golden eagle can hunt at any time of day, but most often its hunts take place in the morning or late afternoon. With such extraordinary vision, the golden eagle's most common prey are creatures, ground-dwelling birds, hares, rodents, and a variety of insects. Whether it is a fleeting breath in the grass or a faint shadow cast upon the snow, few can escape its cold gaze from above. Even the largest hares, weighing up to 8 kilograms and sprinting at 70 kilometers per hour, stand little chance of escaping the ruthless talons of the golden eagle. In normal flight, the golden eagle can reach speeds of about 130 kilometers per hour, faster than most land mammals. But when it folds its wings to dive, its speed can exceed 320 kilometers per hour. In that moment, it surpasses not only all creatures on the ground, but also most other birds. Only a few animals in the natural world, such as the peregrine falcon, can its speed. The golden eagle doesn't stop at rodents or small birds. It has the power to bring down mid-sized predators like foxes. Despite their agility, a sudden strike from above leaves the fox almost no chance to fight back. Even its sharp teeth are useless. The steel talons have locked onto its body. In a clash with a full-grown golden eagle, the fox almost always ends up on the losing side. The talons of the golden eagle can grow up to 8 centimeters long, curved and sharp like daggers. When they clench, the power of those solid legs is many times stronger than a human grip. In the instant of attack, the talons drive deep, tearing muscle, severing blood vessels, piercing organs. With a single squeeze, the prey's life is extinguished almost instantly. Golden eagles also hunt large animals in the mountains. In such environments, they can kill without even using their talons, simply by hurling the victim off a cliff. At times, golden eagles have even attacked humans, especially children. There are cases where these birds have caused fatalities. In many ecosystems, the golden eagle reigns at the top of the food chain. In the skies, it has no rivals. On the ground, who dare to challenge it? Even cunning predators like coyotes keep their distance. For the golden eagle, power lies not only in its wings. On the ground, a single sweep of those wings and a strike from its talons can drive even the fiercest wolves back. Birds of prey are direct confront with the golden eagle and the bald eagle, similar in size, but are of fish, smaller prey. Only giant birds, like the California condor, have the power to drive a golden away from its feast. The golden eagle stands as living proof of raptor dominance across the northern skies, both destroyer and symbol. Yet in the north, its power bound to mountains and frozen grassland. In Africa, another ruler spreads fear across the sun-scorched plains. On the sun-scorched savannas of Africa, there exists a predator that strikes fear not only into birds and monkeys, but even into humans. This is Africa's largest eagle, the martial eagle, an unrelenting assassin of the skies. Eagle frame, with a wingspan stretching up to 2.6 meters length of a car. Weighing on average between 6 and 7 grams, martial mans and elmings terror bands across Africa, from the edge of the Sahara to the plains of South Africa. It favors savannas, grass, and woodlands, where extraordinary vision can sweep across miles of terrain. Even in a world ruled by hyenas and leopards, the martial eagle